Something that I discovered really early on from going to UC Berkeley was that a lot of people don't actually enjoy their careers once they graduate from college. Because when I was finishing up a course, it was a transitional course as a transfer student to UC Berkeley. They actually organized a day where they had students that graduated from UC Berkeley a year, 2 or 3 years out of graduating. 9 times out of 10, those students hated their jobs out of college. Everyone wanted to go into accounting until they actually got into accounting and they realized their expectations versus reality very different, and they actually were miserable. They likely didn't have a lot of experience or a lot of thought into the career that they were going into. They probably were like, well, everyone is doing this, why don't I do this for myself? And they ended up changing careers and then later discovered that they liked something else completely different from what they thought they liked. So some of them went from accounting to marketing, and they're like, I want to do this so much more. I love that so much more. I can't imagine myself doing accounting. I literally hated accounting. And it was really interesting to have that insight very early on, and it really stuck with me. And then graduating, after speaking with all of my friends after graduating from college, a lot of them don't actually love their jobs. And they're actually considering jumping ship to go onto another job or just leave a job completely. So take some time to really think about what you're going to get yourself into before you get yourself into it. And I highly recommend and encourage you to speak with people who are already in those positions. And some of them, they'll say, oh yeah, it's a 9 to 5, you know, I'm super excited. And then they're going to be like, yeah, no, it's not a 9 to 5. It's more like a 9 to 1 o'clock in the morning, 5 days a week or 6 days a week. And you're not actually getting paid for everything that you do, and this is very normal for the position. Some people talk about that with investment banking, especially during like very, very important tax seasons throughout the year where people are working in audit and tax, and it's like March, April time frame, and they're like, oh yeah, no, it's not a 9 to 5. We're working like 60 hours a week, 70 hours a week, but we only get paid for like 50 or 40. It's crazy. But yeah, you should really talk more in the career field that you want to get yourself into so that your expectations meet the reality of the situation, because you never want to have different expectations and then realize, gosh, I actually hate what I'm doing.